Is this the HR department? I've seen this. She never showed up at the company again, right? Okay.
Extend upwards. Keep your breathing steady and even. Feel the stability of your entire body, the strength in your legs. Focus our consciousness. Are you the teacher from India? This is clearly a scam. Look at what you're doing.
Didn't expect that. Save every moment to do something useful. Dr. Tangwa would even learn yoga.
Didn't expect someone who looks like an antique to be sarcastic. I went to learn static yoga to focus my mind and find clarity so I can improve my efficiency when researching complex topics and enhance my work ability. Also let my brain rest after work. But the yoga studio you went to
Only teaches physical movements. Their scammers lied to me saying
they're yoga masters back from India, specializing in static yoga, but it turned out they just played lullabies to fool me. There's one thing I don't quite understand.
why are you pushing yourself so hard at such a young age? What's the reason? Boss lady, 2 buns please. Okay.
By the way,
Guess how many buns that auntie sold while we were chatting? Boss lady, I'll take a bottle of water. Okay, grab it yourself. You're amazing.
you're really a genius.
That's right. You indeed have extraordinary wisdom. But this is a gift from heaven, have you ever thought? Up until now, have you done anything that gave you a strong sense of fulfillment? Look at that auntie. She repeats the same thing every day. But she finds satisfaction in it. Just like that. To earn money to support the family. For her it might have already become tasteless, more and more mechanical. Instead, she occasionally receives a smile or a compliment from a customer. I believe her sense of satisfaction at that moment must be very strong. Even from that moment she had a stronger motivation towards life. So I think your intelligence should be used in a more appropriate place. I'll wait for you at Jiangche. Hey everyone, pause what you're doing. Let me introduce everyone.
My name is Tangwa, the new guy.
So Tangwa, why don't you sit here?
I want to sit there.
Okay. Then everyone back to work. Mr. Yi. You've met him before.
Hello, Mr. Yi.
Welcome, so please Mr. Yi. Take good care of Tangwa in the future, rest assured.
I don't need anyone to take care of me. It's nothing.
Indeed, a second Li Yinfeng. Very smart but a bit quirky. After the interview, Din Sign said he wanted to inspect Jiang Che. You'll have to bear with his temper. Impressive. It's just hard on you. I know the old rules transform knowledge into real productivity. Contribute to our Jiang Che. Come in. Tangle, why are you here? Is there something?
Director Tan, I have a request.
A request?
I want to join.
Why?
As far as I know, one is Yunlai's project. Already joined. Another is Liangxi Fu's group, City Rail Derailment Locomotive Maintenance. I've seen their accident report, haven't found out the specific reason.
Currently we have organized an emergency accident team. General Manager Yang, Engineer Lin, Engineer Li, these technical staff. They've all gone to Liangxi to handle the accident.
How's the situation?
No news yet about the Yunlai project. We've basically completed the RD design. But turning the blueprints into actual products, that's a relatively difficult and complex issue. So between these two projects, there's no saying which is more difficult or more complex.
Since that's the case,
Alright, I won't make a decision yet. Which project team are you actually in? But you're a new employee at Jiangche. Every new employee starts as an assistant engineer and works their way up.
there's also a requirement.
And
If I can't find a suitable position at Jiangche, I'll resign on my own.
if you're not qualified, you don't need to be proactive. I'll fire you.
That's it, thank you. Engineer Lin, what's up? I have a question for you. Yeah. Do you regret joining Jiangche? Never. Why do you ask? Just curious. Regretted it. It might be too early to say regret now, but here it's nothing like I imagined. I'm afraid I won't be able to fulfill my ambitions here. Shouldn't you give yourself a bit more time? Director Tan told me the same thing. But the feeling of having strength but nowhere to use it is really unbearable. All right, I'll figure something out for you. Don't think too much about it. Good thing I didn't agree to follow Engineer Yi back then. He's not as capable as you.
I didn't really like Engineer Yi before. But later I changed my opinion of him a lot.
Changed your opinion about what? He's extremely rigid.
Let me tell you a story. Are you willing to listen?
What story?
Sit. Once upon a time there was a person. He was very poor when he was young. His parents were frail and sickly, and he had a lot of younger siblings. So after graduating from junior high school, he dropped out and took on the responsibility of supporting his family. But because they were young at that time, many enterprises not willing to take him in. He can only do some scattered work. Waste collection, street stalls to support the family. Not only does he have to make sure the family did not starve to death, also for younger brother and sister to go to school. That's it. After a few years of fooling around, suddenly there's a good chance. A large state-owned enterprise to recruit workers. He went to the exam in high spirits. The invigilator said, "We're looking for senior high school graduates. What are you fooling around with as a junior high school student?" He said, "I was a junior high school student. But if I can't pass the high school exam, then I will give up."
Did he take the exam later?
The day before his exam, also moving bricks in the construction site. The next day he went stinky and all the candidates laughed at him. But after the exam results come out, everyone can't laugh. His exam results. At that time nearly 1,000 candidates. Ranked 19th.
I know who he is.
Yes, he is a worker. Later he entered the factory and was assigned to the workshop as an apprentice to support the family with wages. So he applied for the evening university to practice English. Pure colloquial pronunciation he was in his mouth. It contained a pebble for more than a year. In addition, in those years he also engaged in more than 100 small inventions, small innovation.
What about you? If you want to criticize me, criticize me. Don't need to tell me this.
Why should I criticize you? I didn't like him very much and almost got into a fight with him. But the more I get to know him, all that's left for him is respect. Think about it. A junior high school graduate worker. Only with the love of locomotives, step by step, he became one of the best engineers in the Jiangche. Aren't such people worthy of respect?
Is it worth respecting? Only when I see it.
The soup has been cooked for a while and you can eat it.
The Waves of the Danube by Jan Ivanović. One of my favorite tunes.
That's also my favorite movie.
Mihail takes off his coat. Cuts a big piece to wrap around the orphan. He even draws 2 horizontal lines. Such a heartwarming scene.
Ivanovich. The melody is mainly in minor key, beautiful and expansive, yet tinged with a faint sadness.
I never expected you'd be into these kinds of things. The other day Aunt Xin mentioned your parents again. It's hard to imagine. From such a young age, you had to endure so much suffering.
It's all in the past now.
But the scars from that pain linger to this day. It even turns the smile on your lips, even your deepest emotions, into making you feel like an emotionless block of wood.
So this is how you see me?
I'm just teasing you. Humans are emotional beings. Actually, the more someone appears detached and without desire, the deeper they bury their emotions inside their hearts.
Though I do sense another layer of meaning behind your words. Are you talking about Jenny?
Li Yanfeng wants to be with Lin Jenny, and you've accepted Jenny as your little sister. Aunt Xin and Grandpa Li want you to be with me, so you stayed. You didn't want to hurt your buddy or disappoint the elders, but those are their feelings. What about yours? That's why I've made up my mind. I won't put any pressure on you anymore until you figure it out. If you truly love Lin Jenny, then you need to live for yourself this time.
Actually, Jenny has already made it clear to me. She just sees me as a brother. Everything before was just a misunderstanding.
What about your feelings?
Why are you acting like you're conducting an interview?
Don't change the subject.
Shinny took the initiative to clarify with me. She said we'll only ever be siblings. Nothing more. But in my heart,
I feel a bit lost.
so I really don't understand myself. On one hand, I really hope that we can be happy together. But deep down, I am indeed a bit sad.
Then I can rest assured.
What?
At least it shows you still have normal human emotions. Someone told me before he's a non-maritalist. I don't believe it.
I can't agree with that.
Can't agree that you have normal human emotions.
You really insult people without using foul language. No wonder you're a field reporter.
Thanks for the compliment.
But speaking it out indeed feels much better.
Thank you for letting me be your listener. I can't do it, I'm too full, Dad. Don't make so much delicious food in the future.
You've been away from home for so long. I had to make some good dishes to treat you. Yangtze City rail derailment. The problem is again with the motor. How come Jiang Che can't help with anything? Just watching anxiously.
You can help with the studio's simulation technology.
Don't mention it. The studio has been losing money now, even the electricity bill is almost unaffordable. Thor also has no confidence. The studio will have to close sooner or later.
Dad.
I haven't made up my mind, I'm so old. Finding a job will definitely be hard. Otherwise, I'll set up a car repair shop again.
What car repair shop, I say? You might as well just retire. I guarantee I'll take care to keep you well fed and plump, and you just focus on fishing, gardening, and square dancing every day. Best if you also hook up with a beautiful old lady.
What are you thinking? Ever since your mom passed away, I've never thought about it again. Finding a partner.
Dad. You've been alone all these years. Aren't you lonely?
Dad's used to it. So Dad hopes you find your life companion soon. People are social animals.
I get it.
Looks like my daughter has some thoughts. Tanjing Zhou no. Coming back from Yangtze. I think it's that guy Li Yinfeng.
No, not at all. I just think he's not as annoying as before. Not like when we were kids, always bullying me so.
Really, but that little fatty probably doesn't think so. Otherwise, why would he move next door to you so early?
I've decided.
Decided what?
I'm moving back.
Daughter, Dad was just teasing. Don't be so impulsive moving back. It's so far to work, and that little fatty. Dad, don't worry.
I'm moving back not for any other reason. I just feel I should come back to keep you company, okay? It's happily decided I'll do the dishes. I'll make you a cup of tea later.
What are you drowning your sorrows in that wine for? Who says I'm drowning sorrows? Just this one cup. Then you drink it slowly. I'm off. You know what? When you're particularly crazy inside, a specific expression appears on your face. What expression? The one you have now? Just say it straight. I think we shouldn't live by standards we don't agree with. But people who live entirely for themselves are very pitiful. So, some things you have to admit when you're wrong. Lee Infan. When we first met, you were like a monkey king every day. Since you joined Jiangche, do you know what you've become now? You're like a Tang monk chattering away non-stop. Fine, say whatever you want about what I'm like. I was determined to join Jiangche back then. Maybe it was really for. But during my time working at Jiangche, I gradually realized I was called by a greater sense of mission. I think people truly at a certain moment in life will feel this sense of mission. So you can't escape now. What am I escaping? I'm just clearing my memory to make space for my real mission. All right. Say whatever you want. I'm here today to tell you. Your group's representative Duwani is coming to Jiangche tomorrow to assist in the investigation. If you're free, come and see. I said I'm not going. Wait a minute, you just said she's coming tomorrow. Our company's representative, what's her name? Duwani, said to be a senior executive at your company. This Duwani, she's April Sky. No way. I see, so this is where it's been leading. Knowing she can't marry me, she's taking advantage of our family's crisis to try and dismantle us from within. Duwani, you're not April Sky. You're clearly the scorching sun of midsummer. No, I have to go tomorrow. I don't think it's that serious. Besides, are you not that concerned about your company's affairs? Are you kidding me? I may have issues with my dad, but I'm not going to mess with my family's foundation. No, I can't let her succeed.
Hello, President Young.
Hello.
I'm from the Fu Group, Acting Executive Vice President Duwani, entrusted by Mr. Fu to discuss the Liangxi locomotive accident with your group. Hello, Ms. Duan Yang Jigang, General Manager of Jiangxi Group.
This is Tan Jingzhou, our Liangxi Crisis PR Manager. All right, please come in. Okay.
Please.
President Yang, I wonder if you've noticed.
The recent news reports in Liangxi media. The image of Liangxi City Rail at home and abroad has hit rock bottom, and it's all because of the derailment caused by your trains.
Ms. Du. Regarding this unfortunate accident, Jiangche deeply apologizes. We believe you are already aware that the faulty motor was produced by Minzer. Of course, we won't shirk our responsibility. We will do our utmost to repair the trains and recover the losses.
Firstly, on behalf of the Fu Group, I thank Jiangche Group for their sincerity. But the reason I came to China this time is to discuss the matter of compensation. So let's first take a look at the actual losses the Fu Group has suffered in this incident. This represents the group's stock price curve. As you can see, since the train derailment incident occurred, the stock price has been on a downward trend. The second downturn was when news of Old Fuer being ostracized by the board was released. The third was last year when Jiangche Group's failed test run in Liangxi was dug up by the media again.
I believe once Jiangche Group completes the train repairs and issues a safety certificate, the stock price of Fuer Group will immediately rise. This is recoverable.
But how long do we have to wait? Since the incident, the Fu Group has lost two major projects, not counting future earnings. Just the half-year preparation for these two projects by the group, we have already lost more than 40 million. Of course, I'm not here to ask Jiangche Group for these losses, but as compensation, we hope Jiangche Group can provide the losses caused by this derailment for the city rail suspension and guarantee that in the next 20 years, if Jiangche trains have such a failure again.
April, are you done making a scene?
Fuer.
Sorry, Director Tan, this gentleman said. He is the heir of the Fu Group and insisted on entering the meeting room. We couldn't stop him, he really is from the Fu Group. It's okay, you can go out first, alright. Negotiation, huh? I am the sole heir of the Fu Group. If there's any talking to be done, it should be with me, not with someone who has no relation to our family. Sorry, Mr. Fu, the Fu Group did not inform us that you would be attending today's meeting. I'm informing you now, is that okay?
Mr. Fu. Old Mr. Fu has appointed me to fully handle the dialogue with Jiangche. This meeting I represent the Fu Group. If you have any dissatisfaction, you can communicate with your father.
Don't talk to me about this, I'm not buying it. I have nothing to communicate with him really interesting. I thought you had really figured it out at our last farewell. Turns out you were waiting for me here, you just want to force me to marry you when our family is in trouble. I'm telling you, impossible. Using such a serious negotiation to fulfill your feelings. Dream on, Fu, what are you doing? What am I doing? I'm seeking justice. What am I doing? Come with me quickly. Don't affect the negotiations on both sides. Don't pull me. Go! Let go.
General Manager Yang, I'm really sorry. As you can see, we have some disagreements in our internal division of labor. Please give us some time. After we handle our internal issues, we will continue the meeting.
Okay, that's fine.
Then General Manager Yang, I'll take my leave first.
I'll see you out. Don't go. Don't go. Don't embarrass yourself. Don't pull me. Don't go. Don't embarrass yourself. Why did little Fu show up halfway? What's going on between him and that Ms. Do? I heard Little Fu and Old Fu have a tense relationship because Old Fu arranged a political marriage for the kid, and Little Fu and Yin Feng are college buddies, so he came to China to join Li Yin Feng. So that's what happened. Then this Ms. Do is the abandoned bride, right? Probably. It's really messy. We won't bother with their internal conflicts. Let's hurry up and fix things. Go! Let go of me quickly. Let go. Go! Why did you stop me just now? Do you know? April is when the lion opens his mouth and puts on such a harsh face. The condition of compensation is clearly to destroy the two enterprises. All possible future cooperation. What do you know? In negotiations, both sides will exaggerate their needs. Didn't you hear what she said about the next 20 years? She's interested in continuing to work with Jiang Che. As long as she wants to cooperate, she'll keep talking to Jiang Che about compensation. But how much is the specific compensation? That's what we talked about. That's not what she did. She cried for poverty as soon as she came up. It's like our family is going bankrupt. Isn't she trying to exaggerate our family's difficulties and then take the opportunity to force marriage with me? I'll be honest with you. With the current situation of Fu's group, if you lose a few more projects, you can talk to the court. If you don't believe, you just go home and see. Go back to the Liangxi and see your father. Don't mess around here. Not everything is you men and women. Love, that is not the same. Sister Nian is here.
Hello, Ms. Du. I'm a reporter from Jiangshou TV station. My name is Ninian. I'd like to give you an interview about the Liangxi locomotive accident. I'm sorry, reporter Nian. I think this incident. We've already made a statement that Jiangche Group needs to bear the burden because after all it's the quality of their locomotives caused us serious losses. According to my understanding, the Fus Group involved in the accident. The cause of the accident is that there is something wrong with the Menzer motor, isn't it? Yeah, it's a Menzer motor. But we're with the Jiangche Group. The whole car is purchased, so we only aim Jiangche Group's liability. Although we do not deny Jiangche Group in the accident emergency treatment. Well done, but after all, bad locomotive. It's right there, we're in the Foxy Group. Heavy losses in this accident. I also hope that the media friends, we are sorry that our group has provided us with Jiangche Group. Eager mood for security assurance. Thank you.
I hope Director Tian may be able to get through this crisis as soon as possible. Why don't you go back so late? Uncle Wong, why don't you go back to sleep? I designed this car. Now I'm lying here. How can you expect me to sleep? Have you made any progress? I've actually run all the checks that should be done, but I just keep feeling. What do you feel? Tell me. It's hard to explain. I just feel like there's an issue. But what exactly the problem is, I have no idea. Tell me, what part are you most confused about? Uncle Wong, besides the motor, I think these two areas seem to also have issues and need to be checked again tomorrow. Right, if we Go ahead, tell me where. Uncle Juan, look at the time now. It's so late, isn't it? You should go back and rest. I've already understood your train of thought earlier. I'll make the adjustments myself, just listen to what I'm saying. You get some rest too, let's call it a day. Let's wrap up not. Alright, I'll head back to sleep too. Come on.
What did the headquarters say? Headquarters has confirmed that our group has no issues. It's Jiangcho's locomotive problem. Prepare for a press conference, all right.
Release. Phone.
We've ruled out problems with the track's obstructions, and even driver error. It can basically be determined that the Liangxi accident is entirely the responsibility of the Jiangche Group. In summary, we will promptly hold the Jiangche Group strictly accountable. We demand that the Jiangche Group take full responsibility for their negligence. We also hope that the Jiangche Group will compensate the Fu Group for economic losses and damage to reputation caused by this incident. At the same time, on behalf of the chairman of the Fu Group, I formally announce, after consulting with the Ministry of Transportation in adherence to a zero-tolerance policy towards safety hazards and strict control over safety risks, that all 15 urban rail vehicles imported from Jiangche
Are to be suspended from operation. What's wrong with Shani? Engineer Lin had an accident. Xiaotan is here, chairman. The situation is as follows. Triggered a chain reaction in Asia and Europe. Many countries, many who have bought our locomotives. The City Railway Company has followed up and stopped our Jiangche production of locomotives operating in the country. We have about 85 vehicles out of service around the world. There will be more in the next month, which means that this means we have worked so hard for so many years to create a brand image about to be destroyed. If the repair is not completed as soon as possible, the impact will be more serious. The Liangxi accident now affects not only the Seoul City Rail, and it has spread to all the orders for sale and pre-sale. (100 minus 1 equals 0). It was originally a prison. Duty discipline says No matter how well UVE done before UVE managed, it takes only one of the many prisoners to escape. That is the eternal dereliction of duty. Later generations used this law. In business and enterprise management, it has the same meaning for customers. Good is 100, bad is 0. No intermediate value. And we're not selling cell phones. If it breaks down, replace it with another one. What we do is the city rail, high-speed rail, carrying thousands of human lives. Rail transport. So Jiangche all design quality issues. It will become a personal safety issue. Jiangche Group, as long as a person injuries in our design vehicles. The honor of Jiangche is 0, so we have to take security seriously. We want security risks must be 0 tolerance. If an enterprise persistently does it, I'm sure it will work. I'm sorry. We didn't hold this line of defense. Chief Engineer Wang's faulty car this time. Check to what extent. In addition to the Minzer motor, was there in this accident? We Jiangche technical issues. The cause of the accident is being thoroughly investigated. We've identified all the damaged components. If the damaged component not normal wear, that is the responsibility of the Jiangche. From now on, Jiangche all the engineers and related personnel are put in this comprehensive inspection. We need to check the design of Jiangche. All the loopholes in the production system. We must investigate thoroughly, clearly identify the issues and assign responsibility to individuals. Lin Jini. Wait a second. Wait, where are you going?
You don't need to ask.
I know you already know where the problem lies, but you can't report it now. Even if you want to report it, let him prepare the report first. You're not the person in charge. If you report it, he will be very passive.
Of course I know. Since I joined Jiangche, he has always taken care of me. I know him too well if this matter. I found the problem but kept it from him and didn't report it. He would definitely be very disappointed in me.
But it's not for you to say with his sense of responsibility. If something happens, he would never shirk responsibility. And I think he already knows where the problem lies.
He knows.
Yes, I just found out this project is his responsibility. Have you seen Lin Jini?
No.
And by international standards, Master Jianhua. Have you seen Lin Jini? No. Let Li Yinfeng know. I'll take this. Okay, no problem. Janya. The impact of this incident at Jiangche is very significant. As the chairman and party secretary of Jiangche Group, what kind of responsibility should you bear? You should have an idea. Group leadering, I take full responsibility. No shirking, you should know. Taking responsibility is not as simple as saying a word. In business investments, loss of state assets and other serious adverse consequences, the responsible persons must be seriously held accountable according to laws and regulations. What on earth is your April Sky planning to do? She's not ours. Whose family is she from? She's going all out against Jiangche. Once Liangxi news is out, Jiangche's global rail services will stop. Big orders are all gone. I just don't understand. What benefit does she get for the food group by doing this? That was way too harsh. I'm so pissed off. What does she call this? She's just cutting off her nose to spite her face, you know. Last time she came to see you I thought she was a pretty decent girl. What's with her this time? Last time I went, did I say anything when I was dealing with her? Now it's all gone wrong. Now she knows she's at a disadvantage. Yeah, I'm regretting it too. You know our Jiangche isn't shirking responsibility. Why can't we all pull together and support each other? What's the point of playing the blame game? Looks like I was right to run away from the wedding. Maybe you should go talk to her. I have nothing to say to her. It's impossible for me and her. I'm not asking you to talk romance, talk business. What business do I have with her? I've been thinking these past few days since my dad let her represent the Fu group. Then there's nothing for me to fight over. Why should I go to her? No way. Only you can handle this. Besides, if it weren't for your scene at Jiangche, I don't think April would have struck so viciously. It's not what you meant. Now it's all on me. That's not what I meant either. Just help me out. It's a small favor. Go talk to April. Ask her to go easy. Help Jiangche ease some pressure so Jiangche won't have to keep putting out fires everywhere. Can focus on solving Liangxi's problem. In the end, it's good for your group too, right? Fine, I'll go talk to her. I want to see what she's really up to. I know. Risk management, procurement management, infrastructure construction, etc. 11 aspects, 72 items. Okay. Just keep it in mind. I have to remind you. On one hand, implement thoroughly the spirit of strict accountability for violations. On the other hand, based on thorough investigation and research, follow the principle of equality before the system. Measure everything with the same ruler. Work approach to clarify the extent of corporate asset losses according to regulations. Pursue direct responsibility, supervisory responsibility, leadership responsibility, and based on the extent of asset losses, the nature of the problem, etc. We have conducted a comprehensive self-inspection and self-correction. I assure you, we will investigate thoroughly. Once the responsible party is identified, no matter who it is, we will deal with them strictly and show no leniency. Alright, the senior leadership has already briefed me. Jiangche is a state-owned enterprise and represents the nation's image. If there are issues, they must be dealt with seriously. If there are difficulties, we will fully support. Please inform the leadership. Our Jiangche Party Committee will spare no effort to resolve the current crisis, to minimize the losses and negative impact. I'll be straightforward. I admit you have a strong presence. But do we really need to be so drastic? The group is already on the verge of bankruptcy. At this time, halting the operation of 25 urban rail locomotives. This is not a small number. And the cause of the accident. We have completely halted their operations. How do you think the outside world will view Jiangche?
Who do you think? I'm harming others without benefiting myself.
I think Jiangche doesn't benefit us at all. Now the two companies should join forces to overcome the difficulties. Constantly blaming and shifting responsibility will only make the situation worse.
Fuer. Old Fuer's son.
What do you mean? Of course I'm my father's son.
This is your Fu's group. And the situation of customer loss and shareholder withdrawal. Take a look. If you are your father's son, you should stand on the position of Fu's group. Consider the issues given the current situation. Can the group still afford any accidents? So many days after the accident, Jiangche has not yet provided effective data to prove safety. If at this time we let the other 25 locomotives operate, what would be the result?
Are you worried? passenger refusal or protest marches.
You're absolutely right. If any of the above happens, the Foo group will be doomed. I think I'm just choosing the safest approach.
It's my father's wish.
Foo Air. Our entire city rail is suspended. Major shareholders are demanding to withdraw their investments. Your father has enemies inside, and now the group is also facing a crisis of bankruptcy. And you, the heir, may inherit debts that you can't repay in your lifetime. You're still speaking up for Jiangche and asking me to speak up for Jiangche.
Li Yinfeng is my brother.
Fine, on one side is your brother. On the other is the Foo Group, thousands of employees. Your father in Liangxi, so many passengers. You choose.
Me. Do I even have a choice?
If it were me, there's no need to choose. I'm back.
Eat. Are these pork dumplings tender?
The meat is quite tasty.
These are vegetarian. What's on your mind? Can't even taste the meat.
It's just some trouble at the factory.
I know it's about Liangxi, isn't it? Just find the problem and fix it. What's the big deal? Why bother a kid like you?
We did find the problem. That's why I'm so troubled. Now the Foo Group is pressing hard, plus the media's exaggeration. It's probably not as simple as finding the problem and fixing the car.
No matter where the problem lies. You all need to take responsibility. You're still young. There's a long road ahead. Experiencing some setbacks is good for growth.
If I may say, the responsibility for this matter lies with Chief Engineer Wang and Brother Jingzhou.
What's going on?
We discovered that our master's design back then was advanced, but Brother Jingzhou wasn't the first choice at that time. The choices of both of them were not wrong. It's just that when put together, it
Lawang. If this results in a disciplinary action, Jingzhou and Jingzhou's parents are like that.
I'd rather take the disciplinary action myself. Dad, how did you step down back then?
Back then, Jingzhou's parents were also in a hurry with the development. Too much in a hurry. Let's not talk about it anymore. I was the person in charge of the project at that time. I had to take responsibility. Lao Wang at that time had prepared his resignation letter and I found it. So I tore up his resignation letter. I held him back and didn't let him leave. Because, no matter how many departments need to be responsible, and I as the head of the power system, In the case of a brake failure in the locomotive, such an accident, I must take responsibility.
So this matter is not just your fault.
It's not a matter of whose fault it is. I didn't stop Jingzhou's parents. Their recklessness is naturally my fault. At that time, China's rail transit technology, where was it? If because of one accident, a lot of people left. Even for the entire industry, it would be a huge loss.
Now Jiangche Group can't lose Chief Engineer Wang and brother Jingzhou.
With Lali's perspective, he won't dwell on the accident that has already happened. If he makes a big deal out of holding people accountable, he must have his deeper meaning.
So you're saying
Jiangche is really on the rise now. And it's the perfect time to recruit talent. But sometimes, talent needs to be tempered through challenges. Shani, weren't you supposed to be inspecting the faulty vehicle? Why did you rush to meet me?
brother Jingzhou?
Why are you apologizing?
Since we were kids, you've been like a real brother to me even now. You're still the person I respect the most. If you succeed, I'll be thrilled. But if you're unhappy, I might feel even worse than you. But right now, I'm sorry.
So you found something on the faulty vehicle. What did you discover? Let me think. Back then I was in charge of production. So you guys found an issue in the production process, right?
At the time, Chief Engineer Wang suggested using imported spring components, but you opted for lower cost components. I checked the records and your signature is on them.
Go on.
This Liangxi incident, most likely, is related to the components you used.
So you've already identified the problem. You just came to inform me beforehand.
Right now only Li Yanfeng and I know about this. It was Li Yanfeng who noticed that our master used the most advanced solution and deduced that the parts might not be up to par. Brother Jingzhou, if this matter gets to the chairman, you and our master will both face penalties. I don't want that. But if I don't speak up, I really can't live with myself.
Shinny, you've grown up. When a person has to choose between responsibility and emotions, it's a tough call. In the end, putting the big picture first. That's a sign of personal growth. Liangxi accident self-inspection. We're not just doing this for one accident. We're doing it for the future of Jiangche. So, the results of this accident investigation, you must report them truthfully.
If I report it like this, what about your future at Jiangche?
No one can ever Avoid making mistakes completely. If I can't even face this small mistake, what right do I have to stay at Jiangche? The responsibility for this matter lies mainly in my design issues. I didn't consider the cost of the parts, and I also overlooked the wear and tear of the locomotive. In such a special environment, this accident locomotive was operating near the sea. The corrosiveness of the sea breeze is severe. I overlooked all these. The responsibility is mine. Chairman, listen to Chief Engineer Wang's advice. Using the best imported parts, then this accident probably wouldn't have happened. It's not right to say that. Even if there were issues with the spring components, it's not the main problem. It's still a design issue. Chairman, for the past 40 years, all major RD achievements at Jiangche have had Chief Engineer Wang's involvement. We can't let this small mistake from the accident shadow Chief Engineer Wang's 40 years of contributions. It would make all the veterans at Jiangche feel disheartened. Listen to me. Since you came to Jiangche, we've always considered you as a key person to develop. Right, look at Jiangche. You've rotated through all business sectors. We've invested too much effort in you. We can't let Jingzhou fall because of this small matter. It's over. A single part is just a small piece. Almost ruined generations of Jiangche's hard work. Who should bear the responsibility? This